To Mazda, a better driving experience is in the details, like giving drivers the information they need at a glance. That's the thinking that went behind designing the Mazda's intuitive instrument cluster. Located directly in the driver's view, the instrument cluster indicates everything from fuel consumption to outside temperature. It can even display key safety warnings. Always present, the center speedometer displays your current vehicle speed, and the tachometer on the left tracks your engine speed in RPM, or revolutions per minute. To the right, the engine coolant temperature gauge shows your engine's operating condition, in addition to showing the current temperature of the engine coolant. The gauge includes two warning zones. If the gauge's needle remains in the blue zone, the engine coolant temperature is low, and if the needle rises into the red zone, engine coolant is hot. If the needle remains in the red zone, there's a higher possibility of overheating, and you should reduce your driving speed immediately, safely stop, and turn your car off. The fuel gauge shows approximately how much fuel is remaining in the tank when the ignition is switched on. Mazda recommends keeping the tank over a quarter full. The outside temperature display shows current temperature readings outside your Mazda. You can change the outside temperature display from Fahrenheit to Celsius through the settings screen on your Mazda Connect infotainment system. Your car also contains a multi-information display that shows different information screens. By pressing the Info button on your steering wheel, you can switch the display from Trip Meter A, Trip Meter B, Eye Active Sense display, and Maintenance Minder. Trip meters are a useful way to measure trip distance and track your trip's fuel consumption. For example, Trip Meter A can record the distance from a particular place, while Trip Meter B can record the distance and fuel economy from where the fuel tank is refueled. To reset a trip meter to 0 at the beginning of a trip, press and hold the Info switch for 2 seconds. If desired, press the Info switch to change to the other trip meter, and repeat to reset both trip meters. The Eye Active Sense screen shows your vehicle's driving status on the road and within its driving environment. Among other things, this screen shows the status of blind spot monitoring, distance recognition support system, Mazda radar cruise control, the lane keep assist system and the lane departure warning system, as well as cruise control set vehicle speed. The dashboard illumination dimmer knob can be used to adjust the brightness of the instrument cluster and dashboard illumination by rotating the knob while the headlights are on. Depending on the vehicle conditions and surroundings, it's all the information you'll ever need within a simple glance, which means your eyes can focus on the road so you can enjoy the drive every time.